Welcome to my stream, where knowledge reigns supreme. Calm and collected, I'm about to go live, you know what I mean. Got high expectations, gonna teach you some.
Yeah, so what we need to fix. You can hear the hard drive, right? I could see how the that moved in with the hard drive noise. So that's my new 20 terabyte hard drive. Well, I guess it's not new anymore. Finished my dinner too.
T-minus 4 minutes.
So, anyone there? Let's see.
Fix it says. Test.
So now this is still on my phone. Now we want to try and run Chrome on this machine.
Mitch Sex says. For some reason I can hear you only on my left ear.
Oh, that's kind of normal. Let's fix that. So we just check the little mono one here, right? And I think it might fix that. So is it stereo now?
Works.
My goody good.
All good now.
Good. So what I had problem with is that it doesn't have the filters. So I think these are VST plugins. Yeah, plugins. So there might be stuff that I don't have installed that I had installed, but I don't really think so. But it's annoying if it's all empty, right? So I'll have to fix that because I can't. I'm used to be able to just start the filter and get rid of this noise. This. Whatever it is, that's in the way. And now, recently I've used my... not actually used the mic. I could turn this down though. I don't think it's that. Whatever. So is it annoying, this other noise? Do you have like a sound in the background? Let's listen. I was kind of going there, right? But then the graphic driver got to the installed point and all the graphics in OBS, it didn't actually crash OBS. But the graphics was just... yeah, you know, all this area here with the preview wasn't updating or anything. So it didn't handle it well. So, muted. Test. So I know what the problem is. We have output Scarlet and I need speakers or I can't hear a thing. And now we will get a little nice echo.
Fixerbot says.
Stream about to start. 1 minute left. Stream about to start. 1 minute left.
So, oh, it's so odd to see everything in bright light mode, but I'll set the windows to dark. I'll just have to put the license in. So, it's very odd. We could do this dark at least. So that's a little better, but this still is, yeah, it's almost worse. Okay, I have to fix this. I'm trying to remember what IP our server has. What? Turn on network discovery and file sharing. This is never connected to a public network. So let's see if we can find. Actually, what's this IP?
I'm gonna bail.
Okay, good night.
Have fun
5.
setting things up, smile, smile.
So hopefully next stream will be a normal stream and not like me. Whoa, I don't have that program.
Good night.
Good night. So we got the IP of the machine. Actually, should be like data. Oh my. That's so annoying. I'll go CMD on it. So, net use Q colon 92 168.0.5 data, and it will ask, I believe, for user, will it? Yeah. And this is not visible, right? So I believe that was right. Good. So now we have our data here. So, oh, you're on the wrong screen. That is not very nice. But we now have, I did not use, we have a queue. Because when I typed it, the IP, it just hopped up the right after the reboot. I want to just check the camera before we do anything else. So E68 properties. This is still gray. There might be settings, but this is just to test that it actually works, that we can connect to the camera. So yeah, so it's probably used by okay, it might be that it's actually not on. So if we refresh now, there's nothing, and then I start it again, because when I restart it, yeah, so let's no action please, because that's annoying. My god, those beeps. I had turned off all audio in my Windows. It was so nice. I have to do that. So now we have an image, so we're gonna close this, and I'm gonna go to the actual main program, and we'll see the settings. We have to do something to share this. I know there are settings here. Nothing. Maybe I need to sign in. Don't think so. This is my old email. I'm assuming that's what I've used. Okay. So we can try. Nah. So I think it should work anyway too. But I'm curious, why no more settings? It seems very empty. Yeah, now I know. You need to install a separate program too, I think. Like webcam. Let's grab this and type webcam. So this probably not the right link, right? Maybe webcam. How to install? Let's try this link to it. Only looks very Japanese, maybe. That looks Japanese, but I guess it's Japanese. Oh my goodness. What does this say? Download, install. So ILCA 68. Launch your preferred video conferencing software. I don't know what I'm clicking. Yeah, that's what we don't. We have grayed out because that was selected before. Ah, there's a webcam link. Ah, so I did react, I think. I don't mind accepting these. So I don't think they removed the support suddenly, so it should work. Whatever. No, that's not correct. Whatever. So I don't think there's different versions of this. I think that in some places it says my camera doesn't do this, but you know, it does. Camera install. Finish. So what about now? Do we have to like restart it again? No, it's not great anymore. So if we switch to USB and we switch back to this, oh, it's new. We got a new color. So I need this mirrored or I'll faint. Since I lift this right arm, point at the screen, and it's like flip a lip. Not vertically though. As it probably flipped here, yeah. So I flipped it already. So if we go back here now, we should have a little me in the corner again. Hello, I can wave now. So, we need to fix this VST thing. But I was fixing connected to the server for a reason. Oh, good. I've got my ini files. So, this is from 2017, these files. But also the keys are already there. Let's copy these. I'm kind of assuming they will be understood. Oh, let's actually... right. Q unavailable because we had to do administrators. So I'm gonna have to copy the files to the desktop first. Copy. Because we only connected Q as a user. And let's see the WinCMD ini file here. And the ini file that I had here. There's a bit of a reason to replace these, right? So let's definitely use the ones from 2017. Move them here. So now they're local. So now we're gonna start Total Commander and see if it looks nice. Default icon library. Yeah, we want the pretty ones, right? Oh. It's not always prettier. But generally they seem more modern, right? We still need to fix... Oh gosh! What's this? Yeah. You know, if I don't like it, I just delete the file. Oh well. It's dark. The background is dark. That's my main goal. So I definitely have later ones. So seriously, I guess I'll have to. Yeah, but while I'm at it, let's just fix the thing I was going for. Just waiting to open the directory on the server. Licenses. Where do we have licenses? So slow. Seriously crazy. This is how slow it is. So it's just stopped. This is on the network. So I need to fix my button. So let's fix the button, because generally I want, when I click this button, I want it to go to middle now. middle screen. Star middle screen. There. So save, run. Okay. Save. So if I click my buttons now, I click the left button, right button, left button. So yeah, let's actually rename it to middle too, because it's a little bit funny now when it's not the right thing on the button. So it's definitely time to go to sleep. Okay. And it's very bright light in here, and it's 0:30. And I've been going for a lot of hours. Oh, but now I've eaten. We got the camera working. We got the thing that we really need is VSTs. And I need to fix a license. And now it is loaded in a full directory. That was hard for it. So see if we can do one thing more. But maybe that's a good thing to do anyway tomorrow. So in the morning, before my kid goes to school, meaning he goes to school at 12:30, he doesn't want me to stream anymore. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll test some things anyway. It definitely will try and get the computer set up better. I'll have to search for license here. Actually do Windows. Where are my Windows licenses? I might have moved it to another hard drive from the server too. So anyway, the old system drive was full with 500 gigs, right? The old one. So we have lots of stuff. We need to install Python too. We could just move these over, but I don't want them really there at the very end, so no, I guess not. Yeah, I think it's time. It was a little test here, and hopefully next stream won't just be installing some things more that I need. Maybe it will be. Maybe I'll have time before to do it all. We will see. I'll try to be organized. Probably will boot my other old system and just write down all the apps in a text file, you know. On notes, let's actually install Obsidian too. One thing more we can do, right? So Obsidian. Long since I downloaded it. So I'm shocked that something is actually working. Oh. I'm gonna prepare a raid here. A security raid. Even though I didn't do security stuff, I'm gonna install Berlin Etcher and see if it works, because it didn't work before I reinstalled, but also my mic didn't work, and lots of USB stuff didn't work. I really would like to do this now though. We can do two things. We can install it already exists. So I already installed it, but Obsidian then. So what? So I clicked here and then I started looking for other stuff. That's smart. Very smart. I didn't install it, did I? So, no. Let's do it, because this will be quick. And I have my Linux memory here. We have all the files from the old one. So we're going to just, that's how quick it is. Flash from file. And I'm quite sure that on my main hard drive, D, I guess, I have ISOs. And I'm gonna plug this in. And let's do Kali everything. Not that we need it, but it's nice to have, you know, as a backup. If my computer dies and I have this, I can just fix it. So on the verbatim, and we flash it. And we want to allow it. So before my reinstall, this would have already crashed and said I can't do this, right? So something was bad with my USB. Definitely. So it seems to be working now. Let's leave Obsidian for tomorrow and let's raid Breaksec. I'm just gonna double check. I can't imagine he already stopped streaming, but just wanna check for so you know for sure that he's not stopping. And thanks for being here, people. Even though I'm just testing stuff, right? Installing a few things. It's flashing 4% now. So my computer is still the same computer though, and it's doing one thing, so it's I'm just gonna assume that he's streaming, because let's show you what my browser looks like. Come on. Well, we can close all these things. That's when I'm gonna click the raid in. So it's busy reading from the hard drive, and then it can't do anything. So we're raiding. Good night, everybody. And this is so odd to see this in bright light mode. So I'm gonna press the raid now button so my computer can have less stuff to do and hopefully finish too. Good night, bye bye. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see.